How you doing, YouTube? This is Gunnery Sergeant 67 bringing you another YouTube video. Today's YouTube video is going to be on my cold steel Bushman Spearhead / knife survival kit. Alright YouTube, let's get into it. Alright, so recently I purchased a cold steel Bushman Spearhead / knife. And that's this right here. So when you get it, you get the cold steel spearhead, and then you also get this ferro rod that's right here. So and it was pretty cheap. I think after taxes and everything it was just a little over $30. I think it was $33. I got it off of Amazon. They shipped it. Cold steel products are outstanding for their price point. They're usually really cheap, but they're very durable. This is a 7-inch blade. Here, let me go ahead and pull this out. So before I pull this out, the sheath, you got to make sure it says danger right here. Do not place hands above this line. So I've already cut myself once on this, as you can see, bit me pretty good. But you go ahead, pull it out, and you have a cold steel Bushman. And of course, anything with cold steel that comes from cold steel, it's sharp as hell. Trust me, I know. I've got a couple other cold steel products. I got the cold steel Tonto. I got the Recon 1. Extremely good knives. This is a very thin blade. I think it's 2.5 millimeters thick. Again, a 7-inch blade. High carbon steel. Cold steel logo. Cold steel logo, made in China, but it's still a good thing. And there's the Bushman design. All right, so what I've done with this Bushman is I went ahead and added some things. Right here I've got survival paracord. Survival paracord has the normal 7 strands, but it's got an additional 3 strands. One is like jute twine for fire starting. Another is a snare wire, and the 10th strand is fishing line, all right in here. And this right here, all of this right here is about 10 feet, a little over 10 feet. I went ahead and wrapped the handle. All right, so also I went ahead and got a rubber cork, and I've put a eyelet, eye bolt or eye screw in here. So let me pull that out. So it's hollow. So again, this is a cold steel Bushman spearhead / knife. So I could go ahead and hook this onto a straight stick and utilize it as a spear, or I can go ahead and cut like maybe a 6 to 8 inch long handle, stick it on here, and now I've got a machete. So right here, there's a hole right here. So I would take this eyelet screw or eyelet bolt, whatever you want to call it. I'd take it off of this rubber plug, and I'd put it right here to secure it onto the shaft of whatever handle, whether it be a handle for a spearhead or a handle just to elongate my chopping radius, so I have somewhat of a machete. So that is the Bushman itself, and the paracord and the rubber stopper with the eye screw or eye bolt. All right, so now what I've added to this sheath is I've added my Altoid survival tin. Now, this isn't the one that I went ahead and reviewed earlier on my YouTube channel. I created a completely different one, but I went ahead and got duplicates of just about all of the contents that was in it, because all the contents that was in it I truly enjoy. So what comes with this right off the bat is just a normal ferrocerium rod. We'll pull that out later and show you. But I've got a A2S survival bracelet. It's got a button compass. It's got a whistle. And again, this is survival paracord. 10 strands in total, not the 7. The 7 strands are normal strands. And then the 8th strand is like jute twine, like I said before, for fire starting, a snare wire, and a fishing line. So you got a total of 10 strands. And then also too, when you unsnap this, right here, you have a tiny ferrocerium rod with a striker. So let's go ahead and take that off. We'll take that off, and then we'll put that to the side. We'll put that to the side right over here. And now I've got some Ranger bands securing my Altoids tin on here, so let's go ahead and take those off. These can be utilized for fire starting. Put the Altoids tin right there. Let me get the other. So again, I got 2 Ranger bands right there that I can go ahead and utilize for fire starting, or to continue to use them for securing things down. All right, so the ferrocerium rod that comes with the Bushman. I haven't tested this out, but it is kind of small, but it fits in there nicely. And you got a method to create fire with this cold steel Bushman survival kit. Go ahead and put this back on there. Put this down. We'll move all this up here. All right, next, I've got my Altoid survival tin. Like I said before, a lot of it is the same type of contents that was in the other one, but these are completely separate. So I have some aviation supply survival equipment, Fresnel lens in here. If I can get it out, I went ahead and put double-sided tape in here. So actually, let me go ahead and pry that out. It's stuck in there. So all right, put that down. So the Fresnel lens right here. Another way you can start fire. I got that up in there attached with double-sided tape. We'll go ahead and put that back in there. And then I've got a light source with this Phoenix R02A flashlight. Now this thing is awesome. You go ahead and turn it on, and that's 24 lumens right there, and that'll last for about 6.5 hours. And then if you crank it up all the way, that's 200 lumens. Now that only lasts, I think, like 25 minutes, so we definitely want to keep it on the lower setting. So that's 24. It's pretty bright. This is outstanding for the size of it to go ahead and have in a survival kit, so you have the ability to still do some stuff after the sun sets, or go into places that are dark and explore and gather resources and things like that. So that is the Phoenix R02. Now, in my other Altoid survival tin, I went ahead and had a Exotac fire steel ferrocerium rod. I don't have one in this particular kit because I've got the fell rod on the Bushman sheath. So I've got a small Bic lighter, another way to start fire, and then next I've got a smaller knife, which is a CRKT Squid Compact, and the bright emergency orange. That way if I drop it, I can find it. It's spring assisted, so deploys really nicely. It's very sharp. It's a nice sturdy blade. I can do all my finer work with this. So I've got the CRKT Squirt Compact. All right, next I have a small Norton sharpener that I can sharpen the Bushman with, which is going to take some time because it is a 7-inch blade. And I can go ahead and sharpen my CRKT Squid Compact. Additionally, I have a piece of paper in here that I have emergency contact information. And then if I need to, I can go ahead and utilize this for a fire starter. And then last, I have a Grimworks survival card. Now, I've reviewed this before, and it's got the small knife. I've actually used this knife. And I've sharpened it. Outside of maybe cutting some cordage or small things like that, it isn't very useful. The main reason why I keep this in here is because of the fishing hooks, and then also the sutures. You can utilize that to sit down there and do first aid, or you can use it to repair your clothing. Also, right over here, you've got 2 arrowheads. This arrowhead, you can go ahead and add these 2 to make one broadhead, and have an arrow that has a broadhead, or you can go ahead and use these as separately. Me personally, I wouldn't really use this one because this one right here, it looks like, because it's separated with the slit, it would bend. I haven't tested it yet, but it looks like this one would probably be more effective because it's solid at the tip. But yeah, the main reason I got this in here is because of the fishing hooks, and it allows me to go ahead and fish and get a protein source. So there's that. All right, so there you have it, YouTube. This is my Cold Steel Bushman Spearhead Knife Survival Kit. That's about it for today, YouTube. Please go ahead and if you like this video, hit that like button. If you like this content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and share this with your friends and family. In the comments below, let me know what you like, what you don't like. And this is Gunnery Sergeant 67. I'm out.